Hi Gemini, this is Monique with Puissant Ascension, and we're getting ready to look into your money. But first, let's chime. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This reading's for you. My readings are timeless, so when you find them is when you are meant to find them. Let's get into it. Ancestors, guides, angels, this reading is for my high vibrational Geminis regarding their money and financial opportunities. What messages do you have for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities? What messages do you have for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities? All right, so as we split the deck, we have the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. I like this combination because I feel like a lot of you are coming into a brand new time when it comes to your money and finances, just having more overflow when it comes to your money and finances and attracting opportunities to you that are going to allow you to line your pockets and to compound your income, all right, which is a beautiful thing. The Nine of Wands here, however, I feel like some of you could be a little apprehensive about the way this opportunity is being presented, okay? So trust your intuition, trust your instincts. If this is a contractual agreement, definitely read the fine print or enlist someone who is good at doing that and go from there. I don't really feel like there's a reason to be skittish, but if you're feeling the need to double check things, definitely do that, okay? Do what's best for you, Gemini. But overall, this looks great. Tell us more. Tell us more, Spirit. This is for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities. What do you want Gemini to know, Spirit? The Ten of Cups, beautiful. The Queen of Pentacles, representing Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. The Moon, okay. The King of Swords, representing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Two of Wands. And the Nine of Swords. All right. So yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, with this Moon and the Nine of Swords, some of you could be in your head about the unknown. Perhaps you're feeling an undercurrent of abundance swirling around you, but you're not yet seeing it in your reality. You're in your 3D. All right, trust yourself, trust the process, understand that there are still some things happening behind the scenes. So trust the process, do your due diligence to calibrate your energy, right, to self-regulate, okay? Because yeah, you're not meant to know or see everything. So some of you could feel an undercurrent of something magical coming in towards you, but you're not yet seeing it. And that's okay, right? Things typically happen in the spiritual before they materialize into the physical, okay? So just stay on track, remain optimistic, and roll with the flow. With the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, this is giving communication from an earth sign energy here. This could be a long-awaited communication, or this could be coming in from someone overseas regarding an opportunity, a money-making opportunity here, okay? And then with the Ten of Cups and the King of Swords here, this energy for me is just, you know, emotional fulfillment. Some of you are either in the position of experiencing emotional fulfillment, or you could be gradually on the journey towards emotional fulfillment. Find out where you fit, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles here. So yeah, definitely a message of money, an opportunity, a money-making opportunity specifically coming in towards you. Yeah, this definitely has something to do with a work project with the Eight of Pentacles, something you want to do, something that you are passionate about, Gemini. So this is great. Two of Swords, yeah, trusting your intuition, leaning into your intuition, and then we have the cheeky Nine of Wands again. So yeah, you know, just read the fine print. Make sure that if you are going to invest in something that it feels right to you, all right? Don't do anything out of lack, all right? Try your best to not do anything out of lack, worry, fear, or doubt. Try your best more so to just flow with the current, okay? Exactly. Let's clarify. Tell us more, Spirit. This is for Gemini. Okay. Regarding their money and financial opportunities. We have the Ten of Cups and the King of Swords. Tell us more. Ooh, we have the Sun giving that Leo energy. The Five of Swords, okay. The Magician, all right. And the Lovers, interesting. And then there's the Tower, and then we have, well, this is the one that caught my eye first, but we have a few others that are poking out. So the Six of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and then we have the Tower. So some of you could be getting some sort of offer that you're excited about. This could be a romantic offer for those of you who are open to that. Okay, so find out where you fit. I feel like this, for some of you, this could be a new energy coming in towards you. However, others of you could be, this could be someone that you are dealing with. Perhaps somebody that like you friend zoned. All right, and the opportunity is coming back around and maybe you're seeing this person differently. Okay, so find out where you fit. Overall, it looks good. It looks high vibe for the most part with the Sun, the Magician, the Lovers, the Ten of Cups, and the King of Swords. So I say, look, trust yourself, go with it. And, you know, find your vibe, honey. Find your vibe. Queen of Pentacles, Two of Wands for Gemini. Ooh, we have the Emperor, the Page of Wands. And we have the Three of Pentacles. What did I say? There's an opportunity, a money-making opportunity coming in towards you. This could be presented by an earth sign or someone who has prominent earth placements. Also could have prominent Aries placements. All right, a lot of the major planets are moving into Aries. So perhaps around that time, you could be experiencing a lot of opportunities, a lot of offers that are really going to help you be catapulted to a position of power and status with the Three of Pentacles. For a lot of you, this could happen very quickly with the Page of Wands. It's like you get communication from someone at a distance or someone overseas. You sign the papers, things look legit, and then boom, there is the partnership, right? So yeah, flow with the current. The Moon and the Nine of Swords, Spirit, for Gemini regarding their money. All right, look at that. We have the King of Pentacles, the divine counterpart of the Queen of Pentacles. So we have a matchy-matchy. All right, representing Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, who I like to call Big Daddy Coin. I know that's right, Spirit. What's this? Ooh, Ten of Swords. Oh my goodness. So this could have been someone that you cut communication with, and this person could be in their head. I'm getting heavy like Virgo energy. Somebody could have like a Virgo sign and like a water sign moon, like a Cancer moon, which, ooh, I don't know about that combination. I have a family member with that combination and they're a fucking emotional basket case. But that's just my experience. It doesn't mean that all Virgo and Cancer mix are basket cases. Some people are wise enough to calibrate their energy and learn how to flow with their energies. But I'm just telling you, the one that I know, batshit, okay? I'm just gonna put that out there. Anyway, enough of my segue. What's this? All right, we have the Seven of Swords. Okay. Ooh, who's trying to sneak in, Spirit? Who's trying to be sneaky deaky? Okay, what the I don't know. The Nine of Cups with all this? This is kind of giving somebody with alcohol addiction. So this could very well be like a Virgo sun, rising, Cancer, moon, and they're just like an emotional basket case. They can't find their vibe because their elements aren't even compatible. Well, I guess earth and water are compatible. Yeah, but this person is not yet tamed. They're not mastered in how to work their emotions. So this person could be an alcoholic. Oh, Spirit, that was a nasty segue. Okay, look. And then we have the Queen of Swords matching with the King of Swords. Okay. I feel like this energy could be someone that you sliced and diced out of your energy, but this person could be trying to sneak their way back in. If they're not trying to sneak their way back in, perhaps they're keeping a secret, but it's not really a secret because if you're a drunk, it's quite obvious, isn't it? Like, you can't really hide that. So it's like somebody's trying to hide their addictions, but they're not good at it. I mean, once you're addicted, you can't hide it, because typically when you're addicted, you just don't give a fuck anymore, do you? So it's just like, it's all out there in the streets for the world to see. I don't know. I'm not an addict, so I can't relate, but I'm just saying, look. Spirit, anything else? And don't get it twisted, like I empathize with people who go through that, right? But then it comes down to a point where it's just like, are you gonna play victim for the rest of your life or are you gonna get help? That's how I see it. I see if you're like addicted to something, you're playing victim. You're escaping and your escapism is not working for you. So are you gonna do something about it or are you gonna drink yourself to death or smoke yourself to death or whatever you do, eat yourself to death? I don't know. Do you know what I mean? So it may sound insensitive and a little flippant, but I'm pretty straight to the point. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. So if your feelings are hurt, sorry, not sorry. Okay? I'm not your mother. I can't coddle you. That's not my job. My job is to just read the energies and give it to you straight, honey. You're welcome. So some of you could be dealing with someone like that. And it's just like, yeah, you empathize, but do they really want to help themselves or do they just want to not? Anyway, anything else, Spirit, for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunity? Speaking of addictions, Gemini, if you guys are wanting to get addicted to my affirmation that I put out yesterday, for those of you who've purchased the affirmation, yeah, I know you like it, don't you? It's pretty fire, right? I recommend with affirmations and subliminals, listen to them whilst you sleep if you can bear it for 90 days minimum, and then you'll see your inner world change and shift, and then your outer world will begin to follow suit. This is why I go so hard about subliminals, affirmations. So if you were able to check out my affirmation that I posted yesterday, my money affirmation, obviously, download it, honey. The link is in the description. And just vibe out because it's a good vibe, all right? Cutlery, business tools, needing more money, living well, food related, sole provider, more work, okay? Buddha, life purpose, more than money, spiritual wealth, counselor, being guided, divine path. Some of you could have dealt with addictions and you stopped playing victim and you took accountability and now you've been on this spiritual path for quite some time and you're like the best version of yourself. And if that is you, congratulations. Because from the outside looking in, addictions are hard to beat, right? Addictions are hard to beat, even if it's like a mere food addiction. That stuff it's hard. And I like my tasty treats, but you know, moderation is key for a lot of things, right? But for those of you who've kicked addiction, good for you, bravo. Congratulations to you, because you were wise enough, you were strong enough, and you no longer victimize yourself. You said, hey, I'm gonna take accountability for my part and I'm gonna do better. And look at you, shining. Good for you. Good for you, okay? All right. Overall, Gemini, with this reading, it looks really good. Some of you have love coming in. Others of you have opportunities, money-making opportunities coming in towards you. Some of you have both. But I do feel like there is someone in your energies or someone around you definitely giving earth water energy. They're not mentally stable. They probably go to the bottle, right? And it's like they're trying to either hide it or they're trying to sneak back into your world if you cut them off. So be mindful of that and be careful of that. And guess what? You can empathize with people, but their addictions are their problem. They have to face themselves. They have to deal with it. And you can't help someone who doesn't want to be helped. Remember that. So I know it's hard because, like I said, in my family, I've seen people, you know, do their thing, and I've had to cut them off, right? And you can lead by example, but if they don't want to do better, they're not. And when they're ready to do better, they will. It's simply that. Spirit, anything else for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities? Because trust me, if I want to do something, nobody can stop me from doing it because I want to do it. And that's typically how it works, isn't it? No one can stop you from doing what you want to do. Wealthy woman of leisure, abundance, boss, riches. I know that's right, Gemini. Moving into that wealthy woman of leisure era. Open-minded, growth. Yeah, Spirit is telling you to remain open-minded throughout this time or during this time. Like we saw earlier with the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles, some of you could be apprehensive about the opportunity that's being presented to you, but Spirit is saying be open-minded because this can be something that's really going to allow you to grow and be catapulted into a position of power, right? Exactly. Luxury lifestyle. I know that's right, Spirit. What's this? Oh, and luxury again. Okay, Spirit, lay it on thick. Ooh, we have Jackpot, winner, winner, chicken dinner. And then we have let go, let flow, release, vibe, ease, bliss. Yes, let go, let flow. Oh, Spirit, what a cheeky little surprise. Rags to riches, 50 million, abundance, 1 million, millionaire. Exactly, honey, because you get paid to exist, don't you, Gemini? Yes, you do. I love it. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities? And for those of you who've emailed me a couple of times asking, I responded to the emails, but I'll say it here in the video for those of you who are curious about my recent money affirmation. They were asking me if the affirmations are the old ones, because I have some other affirmations that I've had since like 2022. And the music is the same because that's like my theme music, okay? That's my perfect like manifestation mantra music. So the music is the same, but the affirmations are slightly different. So I hope that answers your questions for those of you who were curious, okay? All right. And again, the link is in the description. Go outside. You have been indoors for too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Exactly. Go touch some flowers. Boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. I know that's right. Bottom of the deck, sacred space, create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Okay. So yeah, you know, as long as your boundaries are nice and high, you should be good to go, right? People who don't want you to have boundaries will try to knock you off your square, but those are the types of people that don't need to be in your world, right? Because you want people in your life who are going to lift you up, who are going to support you, all right, and who are going to, who are just going to support you, right? Who wants to be in a battlefield in a relationship or a friendship? That's unnecessary. So create those healthy boundaries, and whomever's meant to be a part of your world will, and whomever isn't won't. That's it. Anything else, Spirit? I don't play about my boundaries. You make my ass itch one time. You make my eyebrow rise one time, and you're out of there. Thank you. Past life relationships. You have known each other before. Okay. Ooh la la. What's this? Divine lineage, the number 6. Okay. Let's just knock them all off. Why don't we? If you believe, wanted to step out and say hello. And then we have children. Your love life is being affected by children. Great. We have trust. grace, and forever. All right, Gemini, that was your reading. Again, guys, if you do want to download my new affirmation, the link is in the description, honey. Get on it. And for those of you who have already, enjoy the level up. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.